Live and online from Now Arena, this is the 2023 Western Governors University Commencement Ceremony in Chicago, Illinois. This ceremony is for the bachelor's degree graduates. This is a live broadcast and will be available for replay on YouTube and WGU's website.
We are here to mark the 95th commencement of Western Governors University. I am Jessica Denham, Region Director in the Midwest for WGU. We welcome you all to Chicago, the Windy City. Yeah. You can thank our city for deep dish pizza, the 6-time NBA-led Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls, the world's first brownie, and most importantly, gathering these tremendous graduates today. Graduates, families, and friends, thank you for joining us as we celebrate this momentous occasion. Our ceremony is being recorded and streamed live over the internet. A special welcome to our online viewers joining us across the country and around the world. As we celebrate, please share your excitement on social media using hashtag WGUGrad. What a great gathering of our night owls worldwide. Now, if you are able, please stand for their national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. We are so delighted to be hosting you in Chicago area. Thank you, Marley Alvarez, for an inspiring performance. Marley is a nurse from, Marley was awesome. Marley is a nurse from Wichita Falls, Texas, and has earned her Bachelor of Science in Nursing. She is the lead admissions RN for hospice of Wichita Falls. She's been married to her high school sweetheart for 17 years, and they are the proud parents of 3 boys. Thank you again, Marley, for sharing your talents with us this afternoon. Welcome to Chicago. I'm Dr. Terrence Hobson, Regional Vice President of WGU's Midwest Region. It is my privilege to convene the 95th Western Governors University Commencement. On behalf, I love this group. Yes. On behalf of the entire university and our Board of Trustees, we honor our graduates and congratulate you on completing one of life's greatest achievements. WGU graduates, I hope your memories of this day will remain with you forever. Each of you has accomplished something extraordinary. Your graduation is a milestone reached and a dream achieved. It is a culmination of challenges faced and obstacles overcome. You have taken a unique journey to make it here, and your determination and perseverance inspires all of us and mark a pathway for others to follow. Given that children of college graduates are 10 times more likely to attain a degree, many of you have changed not only your lives, but your family lives for future generations to come. WGU began in 1997 near the dawn of the internet. Our 19 founding governors had the foresight to see technological advances as an opportunity to adapt, even reinvent higher education, to make it more accessible and affordable, and to improve its quality and relevancy to the future of work, and to increase its focus on students and delivering value for them. Ultimately, to change lives for the better. More than 25 years later, hundreds of thousands have graduated from WGU. Today's milestone represents an unprecedented level of dedication, persistence, creativity, and resilience. And for that, we congratulate and celebrate you. Chicago's own Walt Disney once said, "I can never stand still. I must explore and experiment." The education you've received at WGU has prepared you to bravely journey into the unknown, to explore and experiment, to ultimately create a bright and exciting future, to persist in the face of great obstacles. You are now equipped to move yourselves, your families, and your communities forward with passion and freedom. And we know you will be successful. You join 34% of adults in the U.S. who hold a bachelor's degree. Many of you are graduating today with a family member. We offer special congratulations to those who are sharing this accomplishment with a loved one. WGU is grateful to be recognized year after year as a military-friendly university. We are especially honored to recognize the military members proudly wearing red, white, and blue cords. We thank you for your service to our country. Will our military graduates please stand to be recognized? Also joining us are many of our WGU faculty and staff. Would you please put your hands together to offer your appreciation for their time and dedication supporting your journey. Thank you. And now I'd like to take some time to share some facts about today's graduating class. Of the 688 graduates earning bachelor degrees today, 48% of you are the first in your family to earn a college degree. That's nearly half of you graduating today, so that is amazing. We extend a special congratulations to you. And 44% of you identify as students of color. Your average age is 36 years old, the youngest is 18, and the oldest is 64. The average time to earn a bachelor's degree was 2 years and 11 months. "49 states are represented here today. The state with the most graduates is Illinois, with 134. Our graduate who traveled the furthest to join us today is from a military base in Germany, some 4,349 miles away. You all worked diligently to reach an educational milestone that would change the course of your own history and influence future generations. Thank you for allowing all of us at WGU to play a part in the fulfillment of your dreams. It has been an honor. Now it is my pleasure to introduce and welcome to the lectern WGU's President, Scott Pulsifer. President Pulsifer.
Graduates, truly what an inspiring moment it is for me and for every one of us up here looking out upon you. It's awesome to be with you. Thank you for letting us share this moment of pride and recognition with each of you. You have, as Dr. Hobson highlighted, overcome great obstacles to complete your degree. Each of you has an amazing story that has brought you to this point in your life. Like John Schwachter from Lawrenceburg, Indiana, who is a first-generation graduate and a community college transfer student who juggled multiple jobs while pursuing his education. Or Lily Olshinsky, a military spouse from New Bern, North Carolina, whose plan to earn a degree was flipped upside down. But Lily's persistence within the WGU model helped her complete her degree despite the challenges of relocation. We know there are hundreds of stories and accomplishments worthy of highlighting. And we urge each of you to share your story with your families and friends. At this time, we have the opportunity to hear from two of your fellow graduates as they share their respective journeys to earn their degrees. I'm delighted to introduce Michael Cooper, Bachelor of Science, Business Management from Hot Springs, Arkansas, and Jessica Kiesling, Bachelor of Arts, Special Education from Oregon, Illinois. Please join me now in welcoming Michael to the lectern.
All right, we're gonna have a little fun, okay? So this is a little untraditional, but since we don't have a class picture because we're all from different places, and I got permission to do this, we're gonna take a class picture, all right? So everybody smile. Hold on. There you go. Took a little while, I'm sorry. I thought I took the timer off. All right. I'm sure my family back in Arkansas, my wife over here, they're probably nervous because I don't have my glasses on, but I can see, it's okay. Good afternoon, WGU faculty and staff, fellow WGU Night Out graduates, family, and friends. It is an honor to stand here today as a commencement speaker. I'd like to share my story of a man who watched others succeed and thought, I can do this. I can get my college degree. My journey at WGU started, like so many of you here today, at a brick and mortar college, either full-time, part-time, or like in my case, one class here and one class there. I watched my children graduate from high school and then from college. My mom and my sister graduated from college. Many family and friends pursued degrees and completed them. All of these success stories, and still I was one class here and one class there. I even put my schooling on hold for a while. My wife went back to school to pursue her LPN in nursing. Of course, I supported her wholeheartedly because that's what we do. We're a family, we support each other. However, the desire to walk that stage and have my success story, that never left me. Therefore, once I got another opportunity, I was back at it. And this time I stepped it up. I took 2 classes, I was stepping it up. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not minimizing the 1 or 2 class approach, because those classes would eventually set me up for my journey. God has a way of working things out when we don't see it. He works behind the scenes, moving and working and moving pieces to fit His will for our lives. And I always want to stay in the will of God. One day, amen. One day my wife comes home and she says she wants to go back to school to get her RN, which I found out yesterday was really her BSN, in nursing at an online school called Western Governors University. Now, that was my first introduction to WGU. After that, I saw Sage the Owl all over TV. I never saw that owl until that moment. As I watched her knock out class after class and watching the support she received from her mentors and instructors and fellow classmates, I wanted that. Not only did she receive her BSN in nursing, but she also continued and received her master's in nursing education from WGU. So we are a family of WGU alumni. I wanted the WGU experience. And with the 1 class, 2 class transfer hours, I was able to enroll in WGU. You see how God works? What I thought was baby steps, those 1 class, 2 class, and I felt defeated at times, it turned out to be a giant leap. A giant leap that soon I would be able to accomplish a goal that I had set for myself. So April 2019, I never forget it, WGU, full steam ahead, no stopping, class after class, I was knocking them out. Then something called COVID happened. We all had the challenge of navigating life, family, career, school, and our health. We navigated proctored tests that looked a little different. We navigated study guides and cohorts in isolation. We navigated class after class while staying safe. I navigated applied algebra. Yeah, applied algebra. For a then 52-year-old, I'm pretty sure I lost just a little bit of hair. With the guidance of fellow night owls from Facebook groups and encouragement from our mentors and family, we made it. We survived that difficult time, thanks to God. I want to thank my awesome mentor, and she's not here today, Tara Maloney. Anybody else have Tara? Okay, baby said me. She always believed in me from day one. When things got hard or when you failed that class, when you're right there at the bar line, I know we all know how that felt. Right there at the bar line, she always kept me on task using the universal WGU statement, and we all know it, I heard it today outside. You got this. I heard that so many times from everyone, I started to believe it. And slowly and steadily, I made it to the end. My last class, managerial accounting. Yeah, managerial accounting. That class was unreal. When I saw that I passed that class on the last day of my last term. Y'all get it? My last class on the last day, this is it, of my last term. Yes. The relief that went through my body, the promise that I was reminded of by God that I had finally done it. I cried, I really cried. I would finally hear my name across the arena. I would have my success story. And for the next few days, I would log in because I was still in disbelief. Yeah. After having schoolwork to do for so many years, and this was years, I didn't know how not to have schoolwork to do. Thank you to every WGU instructor for all the help you gave me, for those retake plans that made me understand something just a little bit clearer to get over the bar line. Thank you to every proctor that watched me sweat out every test, every last one. I sweated out orientation. Thank you to every person who saw the struggle but still told me it would pay off. I stand here today to say it paid off. To my wife, Marilyn, thank you for always walking beside me when I thought I couldn't do it. You saw the struggles and you never let me quit. There were times she would walk in, she would say, "Have you studied?" And I'd be like, I hadn't studied. And she knew I hadn't studied, but that was her way of getting me back on track. You are my rock and I love you so much. To my children, my family and friends, my church family, who always encouraged me with just the right words at just the right time, thank you. To my coworkers who took up the slack at times so I could take that one extra study quiz or write that paper, thank you. To two women I met through a WGU Facebook group, those Facebook groups are awesome, Cindy Berry and Stephanie Jessup. My last two classes, they don't happen without your encouragement, and hopefully I encouraged you as well. To my mom and my dad, I pray I've made you proud of your baby. At 54, my mom still calls me her baby. Amen. So here we are, fellow NatAl graduates, proud of ourselves and being proud of by our family and friends. Congratulations, you did it, we did it. Enjoy your success story. Enjoy the moment that you hear your name ring through this arena, because I know I will. Thank God, thank you.
I'm a teacher, we get sidetracked. So I also got permission to take a class picture, so I'm just gonna take mine horizontally, so, all right. Okay. All right. Good afternoon. My name is Jessica Kiesling, and it is my honor to speak to you today. On August 16th, I started my first full job, okay, I'm gonna start over. On August 16th, I started my first full-time job as a special education teacher. I have a caseload. A classroom, hundreds of math manipulatives, and all the stress and anxiety that I can handle. And I absolutely love it. It was almost 4 years to the day that I was standing in one of my favorite spots in the world with a life-changing choice placed before me. Should I go back to school and get my teaching license or not? This was August of 2019. Toilet paper was still used to prank people, and in education, remote learning would have been a quip about learning how to use the remote. That late summer afternoon, I made the choice. I would enroll in WGU for the dual special education elementary education program. In October of 2019, with a supportive husband who thought I was crazy, and 3 children in preschool, 1st grade, and 7th grade, I started orientation. We can all remember that first class We had our whole degree program in front of us, grand plans for acceleration, and to be done as fast as possible. We had our first call with our mentors, and that first day of school feeling, it was great. I made it through my first term, finishing 6 classes and feeling like hot stuff. But as I was turning in my final task, just as the term ended, March 16th, 2020, the world as we knew it changed overnight. Schools shut down, grocery stores were scary, and I remember walking my new puppy outside one night and thinking, I saw this movie. Will Smith starred in this movie, and it did not end well. Now, no one turned into a crazy zombie, well, at least the brain-eating kind. But the world of education began to change. Words like synchronous and asynchronous ran the day. Remote learning became the household phrase, and suddenly I was doing online school while my children were doing online school. It was during those early COVID months that I learned how impactful a teacher can be on a student. To my children, I am mom. I am not their teacher at school. Home is a place for playing and being crazy and for fun. School was where learning and socializing with friends happen. On one particularly stressful day, my youngest daughter, Oakley, trying to drag and drop on her Google slide with her little hands, she broke down in tears and told me, "This isn't school. You don't have a science center. You don't have a sensory table. You don't have a kitchen center that's fun." She was right. This wasn't school. She missed her friends. She missed her teacher. She missed the environment that her teacher had created for her. I decided that what my children needed was to see their teachers and say a real goodbye. I contacted each of their teachers to set up a time when they could all meet and say goodbye. All 3 of them agreed and invited my children to meet them in their front yards. My children loved those 3 teachers from that year. They always wanted to say hi to them. I have been lucky enough to work with 2 of them for clinical hours and as a paraprofessional. I realized then what an impact I could have on a student. Fast forward to February of 2023, I graduated. Woo! The Ed TPA was behind me, and we can all appreciate that. I started at my new school, and I started as a floating sub in the building to finish out the year. And the lesson I learned in those 4 months will impact my next 20 years. On my 3rd day at the job, I was put into that classroom. Subs refused to go back, and the teachers all got wide-eyed and a little worried for me that morning when they heard I was going in there. But I arrogantly thought, I got this. It can't be that bad. I'll save you the gory details. It was that bad. When I got in my car that day, I thought I had just made the biggest mistake of my life. I had just incurred debt, I worked my tail off, and I was already a failure after 3 days. It was the teacher that I worked with in that classroom and family members that helped me see that that was okay. 1 week later, I was told I would be in that classroom for the rest of the year as a co-teacher. I had another life-changing decision to make. Do I go into this classroom scared and ready for battle? Or do I forget that one afternoon and walk in there determined to show them that I would not give up on them? I chose the second route, and I spent those next 3 months showing those students that I was there for them. I talked with them. I talked with them about things they liked. Now I know more about Pokemon cards and Air Jordan shoes than I ever thought possible. There was one student, the one student that caused the most issues that first afternoon, that I struggled with in those months. Every direction was met with defiance. Every comment was responded to with, "Bruh." But I didn't give up. I wanted him to know that I could be trusted and that he didn't have to put up the walls. On the last day of school, I still wondered if I had had any impact on that student. But when the final bell rang, I did not see that image-obsessed 10-year-old boy. What I saw was a student with tears in his eyes who hugged me and said, "I'll miss you, Miss K." He had come to trust me, and several of his other classmates had as well, and I had made a connection with them after all. This is the moment. This is the moment that made all the tests and the praxis and the revision and the TPA worth it. Now, every time I see him in the hall or he sees me, I hear, "Hi, Miss K." He isn't the only one, but he is the one that taught me a valuable lesson. It doesn't matter how bad that student seems on the outside or how I react. It's how I react and how I continue to show them empathy that will build that connection. My own children saw it that day. Their teachers broke rules and hugged them while ignoring social distancing. My student saw me when I didn't give up on him, no matter how much he pushed back. We will all have those students and coworkers, but they're always the ones that stay with us the most. I'm so grateful for my family who came here and supported me, and for my children who put up with those nights that mommy just had to work. I'm grateful for a mentor who helped me through it all, and I got to meet this weekend, which I'm super blessed for. I am grateful for my best friend Liz, who got me on this path and showed me what special education and education could be in my life. I'm grateful for my husband and the rock that he is, and I'm grateful to share this day with all of you. Congratulations, graduates.
Those are incredibly moving and powerful stories that Michael and Jessica shared with us. I was truly moved by a couple of things I just wish to share. Is that one, Michael, his story just reminds us of the power of examples in our lives, seeing others doing what we aspire and desire to do for ourselves. And that also baby steps. Those things lead to strides, and those strides lead to leaps and bounds. And that our progress is actually relative to ourselves. It's not relative to another. That we are each and every one of us striving to be better than we were before. I certainly love the fact that he heard what every one of us at WGU were telling him, and that each of you heard what others are telling you. That you got this. You really do. And thank you especially to Marilyn, and thank you, Michael, too, for sharing your story with us. Jessica, it's incredible to see how you have learned how to teach, and that in doing that, you're actually teaching others how to learn. To me, more than anything, you showed us how important it is to, in fact, love another, to show forth respect for the worth and dignity of another. And that recognizing that if we want people to change, the first thing they need to actually feel is love. That's what those children felt from you. The second thing is that they need to see a better version of themselves. And the third thing is that they need to take or be invited to take responsibility for it. It's incredible to see, Jessica, the impact that you're already having in the classroom and the lives of those children that you're teaching. It is certainly a pleasure of each and every one of us at WGU to be a small part in helping each of you to also be better than you were before. It's now my opportunity and the pleasure to introduce to you our commencement speaker, Kamari Yall. Kamari is the Chief Diversity Officer of Rocket Companies and Chief Learning Officer of Rocket Central, the centralized hub for the Rocket Companies FinTech platform. She brings more than 25 years of experience to her current roles, where she champions team member growth and helping organizations thrive. She also firmly believes that one's ability to create a dynamic and high-performing team rests on their ability to be inclusive. A fierce advocate for education, Kamari has earned degrees from Wayne State University, the University of Texas at Dallas, and most recently, she completed her doctorate in education at the University of Pennsylvania. We're so grateful to partner with the Rocket Companies and thankful to have her with us today. Please welcome now Kamari Yall to the lectern.
Thank you, President Pulsifer, and thank you, WGU family, for having me today. It is a privilege and an honor. Class of 2023. Class of 2023. Congratulations, you are here. You did it. So let's talk about what happens to a dream deferred. Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun, or fester like a sore and then run? Does it stink like rotten meat, or crust and sugar over like a syrupy sweet? Maybe it just sags like a heavy load, or does it explode? These were the words written by Langston Hughes in 1951, where he described what happens when dreams are deferred, when that dream seems to rest in us for far too long. I am here today to recognize your manifestation of a dream of accomplishing a notable accomplishment, the dream of a college degree. We heard Dr. Hobson say that only about 34% of folks in the US have accomplished this. So let's celebrate you for being in that number. I am here today to remind us all that a dream deferred is not a dream denied. As a young girl, my grandmother would remind me that faith without work is dead. And what she meant by that is if you aren't willing to do the work, dreams, even with the strongest of faith, are non-starters. You all are here because you have worked relentlessly, spending many nights and weekends researching, studying, and writing, sacrificing time with your family and friends, your babies, to be here where you are today. Some of you probably experienced some challenges even getting into the arena this morning, but you made it. For many of you, it has taken years. It has taken years to accomplish this because life just got in the way. But you did it, not anybody else. Only you are sitting in the seats that you're sitting in right now. And not simply because you dreamed, it is because you took action. And you should know that the manifestations of dreams are contagious. Your tenacity and ability to overcome the challenges and detours that you have faced over the years to be here, to be where you are, is an inspiration to so many others, to your friends, to your families, and to generations to come. You are the difference maker. While your dream of walking the stage today and hearing your name to be called is going to come true, this is only the beginning. Now it's time to honor a new dream, a bigger dream, a bolder dream. What I know to be true is that your gifts will make room for you. This means that your innate talents, existing knowledge, and experience coupled with your newly acquired skills, knowledge, and abilities will make room for you. as you consider where you will go next, how will you leverage who you are with what you know? How will you ensure your new dreams do not dry up like a raisin in the sun or fester like a sore and then run? How will you not allow it to begin to stink like rotten meat or crust and sugar over like a syrupy sweet? And if the new dreams take too long to come to bear, how will you prevent them from weighing on you, sagging low like a heavy load? With this new dream, if it doesn't manifest on time, in time, will you become anxious and allow the dream to explode? Or will you become complacent with your newly acquired degree? Or will you use it to fuel the next leg of your journey? Here are a few insights to help you along the way as you accomplish your bigger and bolder dreams. 1, know your why. Why are you here? Why did you decide to come to WGU in the first place? Why does it matter? 2, own who you are. Know your worth and what you bring to the table and what you bring into the rooms where new doors will be opened for you. Lean into your authenticity and don't take that for granted. You are in those rooms because of who you are. So please know that, live it, breathe it, and own it 100%. Keep the time that you have carved out for yourself. You are able to be in this room today because you were intentional. You made time for yourself. It's going to get busy after this, and you will fill that void with other things. I encourage you to don't forget about you as you move through the next leg of your journey. Be curious. Ask questions. When you get into these new rooms, when these doors open for you, understand that you still won't be the smartest person in the room. And just because you have the degree doesn't mean that you know everything. So still walk into spaces with awe and wonder. Be curious. It will take you so much further. Don't be afraid to take risk. If it's making you uncomfortable, it means you're growing. Lean into the discomfort. Take the risk. Be open to moving outside of your comfort zone. Take the new job. Say yes to the opportunity. And lastly, don't stop believing. Do not stop believing in yourself. Adversity will come. New challenges will become. But if you stop believing in yourself, it becomes darn hard to overcome the new challenges that you will face. And I'm just going to add one last more for good measure that I did not share earlier. Lean into your tribe. Look around at all of the people that are here supporting you, that have supported you through the long nights, through the hard times, when you didn't think you could make it, when you didn't have anything left in your cup. Look at these folks that poured into you. They're riding with you through the next leg of your journey. Ride or die. Yes, ride or die. So I am here to tell you, no, actually, I am here to demand of you that your next dream must be bigger. Your next dream must be bolder. It's so important that you don't stop here. And the reason is, it's because your family needs for your dreams to be bolder. Your friends need for your dreams to be bigger. The community needs for your dreams to be massive. The world needs you. And most importantly, the reason that your dreams, the ones that you're thinking about next, the ones that you have in your head, and if you have dreams in your head right now, I'm going to tell you, dream bigger than what's in you right now. And the reason that you must do this is not just for all those other groups I said. You must do this for you.
Okay, maybe you thought you were done, but there's one final question for your exam to graduate today. What are you going to do now? Dream bigger. Good, you were listening. That's great. I do love this simple notion that a dream deferred is not a dream denied. And that any dream that brought you here, that you in fact now need to dream bigger, dream bolder. There's some incredible notion that also Kumari captured for us, which is the manifestation of your dreams is in fact inspiring the dreams of those with whom you associate and everything else. It compounds the positive difference that each of you will have in our society. We absolutely need every single one of you. I just want to also share with you one other thing that she highlighted, that each of you probably know your why. And that you also need to leverage who you are and what you know to amplify the pursuit of your dreams. But it's important for each of you to know also our why at WGU. Our why is very simple: to change lives for the better. We believe in the inherent worth of every individual. We know that if given the opportunity, everyone has something big to contribute. That is our why. It is so great to be with you and to see the manifestation of that why here, looking at all of your faces at this milestone in your lives and just contemplating the compounded positive difference that each of you are going to have in your lives. It is truly inspiring. Let's put our hands together one more time for Kumari, also for Jessica, and also for Michael. Thank you so much for inspiring us today. And now that moment you've been waiting for, let me welcome to the lectern our interim provost, Dr. Sarah DeMarc, who will confer degrees.
Thank you, President Pulsifer. So we will proudly recognize each of our bachelor's degree graduates. Would the candidates for baccalaureate degrees and post-baccalaureate teacher preparation endorsements please rise? That's you! Let's go, graduates! That's you! That is you! So upon the favorable recommendation of our faculty and the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and member governors of Western Governors University, I hereby confer upon you the bachelor's degree or endorsement you have earned to include the Bachelor's of Arts and the Bachelor of Science in your area of specialization, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. So you ready? You ready? So you may now move your tassel from the right side to the left. It's official. So congratulations and welcome to the global community of college graduates. So you may now be seated for the moment. And the following leaders from each of our colleges will invite graduates to the stage for their moment in the spotlight. Andrea Burns, Associate Dean and Director, College of Business. Dr. Keith Smith, Senior Vice President and Executive Dean, Michael O. Levitt School of Health. Paul Bingham, Senior Vice President and Executive Dean, College of Information Technology. And Dr. Stacy Ludwig Johnson, Senior Vice President and Executive Dean for the School of Education.
Thank you. Welcome and congratulations, our College of Business graduates. At this time, I'd like to invite you to be individually recognized up on the stage with me.
Corey Smith.
Don Carey.
Dwayne Andre Rhodes II.
Candy Concepcion Ororo.
Alyssa Bledsoe.
Gina Wenzel.
Israel Juarez.
Virginia Ursery.
Tia Schweiss.
Angela Morris.
Saeed Jabber.
Susan Landkamer Rivera.
Christian Sampson.
Aurelio Medina.
Jeffrey Perry.
Joseph Kelton.
Brittany Dobbins.
Carlos Lopez.
Carolina Montez.
Ivory Tatum.
Amelia Goff.
Ryan Burton.
Sierra Moreno.
Melissa Exeacine.
Brenda Beard.
Alyssa Osborne.
Brittany Davis.
Lori Markham.
Austin Miles.
Teresa Doss.
James Fisher.
Danielle Brower.
Brittany Needham.
Michael Biven.
Brad Cardwell.
Alex Moore.
Kevin Dixon.
Michelle Cook.
Lacey Pittenger.
Melissa Konachek.
Tracy Noel Dotson.
London Jacobs.
Dawn Kadungug.
James Anglum.
Tyler Graff.
Mallory Q. Villafone.
Ferris Madden.
Carisha Anderson.
Michael Cooper.
Carolina Zuert Ramos.
Tyler Prosell.
Melissa Fry.
Reginald Patton.
Joshua Efforts.
Samantha Bouchard.
Christy Angerhofer.
Amber Kuntz.
Christopher Upchurch.
Christopher Wood.
Ariana Catalan.
Marina Ramirez.
Victoria Good.
Julie Wise.
Cassidy Lamar.
Sierra Jones.
Tiffany Caldera.
Carmen Julia Ferrer.
Ashley Buckner.
Selena Lamparski.
Patricia Alejandra Vargas Santa Cruz.
Trisha Spees.
Bradley Graff.
Larissa Eslinbaum.
Robert Travis Curry.
Karen Parker.
Kevin Gunn.
Andre Roy.
Sophia Godino.
Amanda Olvera.
Mark Isaacoff.
Carmisha Windmiller.
Sita Brickhouse.
Muhibar Marjan.
Crystal Velasco.
Stephanie Watt.
Anijah Curry Muhammad.
Romeo P. Benito Jr.
Maria Vance.
Brandy Smith.
Casey Enriquez.
Pamela Belfi Lekniak.
Jamie Hendricks.
Jacqueline Lopez.
Nidhi Shah.
Eva White.
Elizabeth Gordon.
Elizabeth Murphy.
Jennifer Eli.
Douglas Martindale.
Katie Finney.
Michelle Miller.
Scott Sweeney.
Christine Ramsey.
Christine Caputo.
Mary Denton.
Nicole Blake.
John Fletcher.
Celia Andrade Koss.
Jennifer Cagle.
Edith Gonzalez.
Madison Hardiman.
Alicia Miller.
Saida E. Roxana Mahmoud.
Richard Lee Ramos.
Kedra Chapman.
Natalie Hogberg.
Jessica Anderson.
Brittany Robertson.
Amanda Harrison Clarkson.
Peyton Mitchell.
Elizabeth Berg.
Richard G. Anderson II.
Kristen Clues.
Heather Smith.
Lindsay Clausen.
Crystal Miles.
Tracy Blankenship.
Brittany Jane Anderson.
Jesus Gutierrez.
Justine West.
Katie Reyes.
Ashley Spratt.
Ryan Hatkowski.
Tiffany Anderson.
Austin Thurston.
Jordan Brown.
Brooke Embry.
Charles Dean Roberts Jr.
Brooklyn Capers.
Sonia Jicky.
Christina Snyder.
Anthony Rios.
Diogene Fezu.
Kelly Black.
Leslie Moda.
Jessica Belling.
Mariah Deal.
Philip McKenzie.
Michelle Coder.
Teresa Lynn Every.
Jennifer Gregory.
Danielle Griffith.
Margaret Cruz.
Pavel Poole.
Heidi Schank.
Danny Sennett.
Chandler Kruckenberg.
Rochelle Stewart.
Tyrone Davis.
Olasumbu Ogunsola.
Timothy Solomon Jr.
Claudia Lockhart.
Jamie Thomas.
Sylvia Gavina.
Amreen Syreda.
Brittany Carper.
Dolce Gisela Palomino.
Aaron Nicholson.
Maren Mader.
Joseph McConville.
Tanya Harkins.
David Acosta.
Jason Wilson.
Aaron Gadberry.
Magdalena Golashevsky.
Efer Gavidiva.
Michelle McIlvain.
Kyla Reynolds.
Stephanie Petty.
Sasha Rani.
Donald Washington.
Scott Bigalki.
Dylan Imbrogno.
Jessica Pope.
Scott Bigalki. Gasman Gandy.
Bethany Bloss.
Noom Lee.
Derek Manuel.
Courtney Newland.
Kenya Shelton.
Yolanda Stith.
Marva Shahab.
Aline Tarullo.
Eric Kell.
Robert Tiarina.
David Samuelson.
Ryan Cooper.
Tiana Filippi.
Dirk Johnson.
Kaylee Eisenberg.
Christopher Escato.
Jordan Walter Weaver.
Lorenzo Macias.
Macy Meyer.
Amber Hill.
Ninzi Pascal.
Sladana Stolikovic.
Ida Wolfer.
Nathan Gray.
Lisette Guerrero.
Racine Bailey.
Nancy Flynn.
Laura Vitale.
Ashley West.
Angela Scobie. Autumn Scobie. Congratulations to the graduates of the College of Business.
Folks, it is good to have a job, but it's great to have a calling. And Levitt grads, you have a calling. You will be in that room where people have their greatest fears, uncertainties, and confusion. Whether you're a nurse or a health informatics professional or a health and human services specialist, you will be able to impact people when they need you the most. That's a calling. That's something that makes a huge difference in the lives of both that patient and their families. Keep that in mind when you're in those long hours and those tough times. You're in a calling. Well, the graduates from the Michael Levitt School of Health, starting with the first row, please come forward at the direction of the marshals to be recognized individually.
Ashley Snodgrass.
Kenya Unzakavitz.
Katrina Colaton.
Lynn Strong.
Adela Pena.
Samantha Payne Wilson.
Mary Lamptey McHenry.
Simona Bernaska.
Antori Woodby.
Gemma Castaneda.
Marcy Caceres.
Farah Mesadou.
Misty Creteau.
Marlena Alvarez.
Gabriela Casicue.
Stephanie Wilson.
Anita Harding Morgan.
Joseph Both.
Jennifer Desmond.
Gina Bagwell.
Denise Turner.
Amanda Conley.
Tammy Kilborn.
Lisette Lanigan.
Suleika Estrada Coronel.
Myra Miller.
Skylar Isaacson.
Chelsea Anderson.
Sarah Summers.
Mona So.
Brittany Stanley.
Margaret Oshinaki.
Carrie Tyndall.
Serena Christian.
Lori Wilson.
Laura Ortiz.
Oluwasomi Bamgboshi.
Keisha Roll.
Delmi Arias.
Marissa Holiday.
Catherine D. Fisher.
Ermina Katich.
Scott Wesley Matheson.
Latasha Bacon.
Shanda Hopper.
Michelle Heat.
Taylor Chartrand.
Michelle Borchard.
Kelly Carter.
Laura Nikolai.
Connie Sai.
Coco Akafo Dagbase.
Deborah Harris.
Ernestine Williamson.
Tia Grigler.
Kenyatta Green.
Kimberly Garcia.
Daniel Perez.
Letitia Bran.
Brandy Bowman.
Milena Tagi.
Amber Kraus.
Tatiana Lozada.
Chelsea Coleman.
Stacy Ann Stroud.
Amanda Bankston.
Kendra Dixon.
Diamond Bradshaw.
Grace Masterson.
Rachel Lucio.
Tara Medell.
Elsa Musling.
Sherwin Frando.
Apsara Kumar.
Tina Colbert.
Lori Russell.
Joanne Stewart.
Floriza Gallardo.
Jean Robert Dovillis.
Odette Bagab.
Marie Yvette Obias Moscatello.
Emily Merca.
Stephanie Francis.
Rachel Garcia.
Dream Stott.
Aaron Verona.
Jasmine Rueda.
Flori-Jane Timbrezza.
Genesis Grace Elon.
Lisa Robinson.
Christy Jackson.
Kamalpreet Kaur.
Brenda Peleni.
Oyunchimeg Bayara Magne.
Michaela Locklear.
Kimberly Kozlowski.
Eleanor Ganta.
Melanie Samayoa.
Ashley Andresen.
Nicoya Cook.
Amanda McCarter Morin.
Karen Jackson.
Charum Kalong.
Izegbua Omedu.
Felicia Tendangfor.
Elizabeth Smith.
Abisola Ededoyen.
Shantia Cole.
Jennifer Michelozzi.
Kiana Rowell.
Kayla Bullock.
Sharon Yvette Contreras.
Daniela Warner.
Agene Kewe Uvi Yegara.
Danielle Gust.
Tiana Henry. Congratulations to the graduates from the Michael O. Levitt School of Health.
Proving that IT people are a lot more fun than you think we are. The graduates of the College of Information Technology are the creators, managers, defenders, and analysts of the data, network, and devices that make all of our lives better. Please join me in congratulating our graduates today.
Brian Sellers.
Shadrach Wisa.
Keenan Kimbrough.
Jacob Rosendahl.
Kevin Griffiths.
Nawaf Hamad.
Timothy Robinson.
Jasmine Langford.
Matthew Fine.
Myla Awua.
David Brungart.
Biljana Tomovska.
Ishmael Martin.
Christine Hammond.
Ahmed Ismail.
Christian Mejia Arriaga.
Martin Schwartz.
Hayoryemi Kujero.
William Ebeling.
Anna Milojevic.
Logan Brown.
Lawson Zia.
Gift Matsuzura.
Michael Doyle Jr.
Ryan Vandegrift.
Rokas Zaremba.
Anita Ejekam.
Jeanette Myers.
Bradley Clark.
Alex Daimling.
Kaylee Zuknick.
Dakota Kyle.
Nathaniel Alexander.
Christopher Ackerman.
Andren Stallion.
Eric Reynoso.
Mohammed Mansare.
Edward Grady.
Jared Nash.
Ryan Tomlinson.
Damian Zavala.
George Jorge.
Thomas Cookenbrod.
Joshua Petrie.
John Huff.
Kenneth McLean.
William Culver.
Stephen Wanren.
Cheryl Dawson.
William Glick.
Michael Fox.
River Halverson.
Austin Sparkman.
Thomas Glenn.
Robert Montemorano.
Matthew Doherty.
Robert Neal.
Hannah Bergman.
Zachary Mowry.
Nathaniel Allen.
Glenn Eli.
Jennifer Burnett.
Jason Berger.
Catherine Day.
Alexander Kinsman.
Antonio Johnson.
Pavel Fulara.
Justin Price.
Stephanie Katazinski.
Nicholas Ollis.
David Crawford.
Austin Burdine.
Zachary Lacher.
Reginald Lay II.
Kiran Shivalinga Gowda.
Marcel Johnson.
Sally Peterson.
Andrew Graham Sr.
Zachary Burkholder.
Abel Martinez.
Michael Henderson Jr.
Julie Fung.
Moses Shobawale.
David Aguirre.
Bailey Schmeltzer.
Colton Cross.
Louis Maldonado.
Jordan Kraus.
Brian Gibbs.
Keith Smith.
Antoinette Jones.
Mawia Abdelrahman.
Ronnie Kato Imagawa.
Joshua Medina.
Austin Bollinger.
Alexander Wright.
Arlene Tino Martinez.
Kevin Patino.
Michael Fosnacht.
Nadia Granados.
Suhaib Badwand.
Chasen Lenz.
Matthew Nguyen.
Nicola Matthews.
Caleb Langley.
Adam Cashwell.
Keith Allen.
Brandon Musser.
Zena Yakub.
Juan Carlos Alfonso Vina.
Jacob Frederick.
James Johnson.
Derek Ampadu.
Corey Rains.
Wafa Benali.
Kwesi Henry.
Patrick Doranla.
Nathaniel Mendoza.
Seth Hobson.
Tolulope Martins.
William Wilson.
Matthew Osterline.
Andrew Horla Runfami.
Jesus Figueroa Betancourt.
Maria Monkwa.
Prakash Joshi.
Jamie Vargas.
Yusra Nizim. Congratulations to all of the graduates of the College of Information Technology.
Hi there, School of Education. How are we doing? All right. It is my honor and privilege to say a few words about the amazing teachers that are about to walk the stage. And I was thinking about Jessica, who was one of our speakers, and how she talked about not giving up and investing and throwing all her energy and love and patience into kids in that SPED classroom. And I was thinking, you know, most everybody here can probably think of a teacher that you'd like to be able to tell them that you did it and that you've got this and you made it through. And I know some of us probably took a little more patience and love than others, but I'm just so thankful for all of you who have not given up, and you're moving through and you're going to be teachers. And we have 130 teachers graduating today, and yeah. Each one of these teachers will impact at least 3,000 students during their career. That's 390,000 students that will be impacted by the teachers in this room. So if you could all do me a favor and let's pour love into our teachers one last time before they walk across the stage.
Sandra Schmidt.
Cheyenne Iverson.
Ashley Martinez.
Lakin Crone.
Caitlin Reed.
Mary Nolan.
Serena Odell.
Susan Bowman.
Roslyn Romero.
Juanita Goodwin.
Sharonda Eiler.
Maria Hadley.
Lacey Doolern.
Zoe Spence.
Cynthia Delgado Martinez.
Heather Cockcroft.
Patrick Littles.
Amber Park.
Casey Conger.
Cassidy Belois.
Kayla Tarver.
Amanda Williams.
Katrina Lopez.
Nicole Desiderio.
Dana Maxwell.
Harrison Nicholson.
Jennifer Mendez.
Sophie Duncan.
Stacy Kretz.
Grace Allen.
Victor Flores.
Chiffon Gadot.
Amanda Shelton.
Rebecca Payne.
Lily Oshinsky.
Sabrina Ariels.
Stephanie Liara.
Carrie McCabe.
Jessica Cox.
Naomi Coronado del Valle.
Elijah Austin.
Marquette Bolden.
Sydney Larimore.
Carolyn Hoff.
Jasmine Keelis.
Amanda Keith.
Jordan Jacobus.
Dua Ibrahim.
Julia Cook.
Ashley Burleson.
Shalon Grammer.
Nicole Hesse.
Dana Wakosak.
Claire Wiley.
Kimberly Klett.
Justin Phillips.
Sherry Borntrager.
Emily Bigham.
Rena Selvey.
Catherine Pitzel.
Brandy Napier.
Allison Krozik.
Erica Mendez.
Josephine Westendorf.
Caitlin Clear.
Courtney Briscoe Bergen.
Amanda Marks.
Jessica Willis.
Melissa Hargis.
Lisa Rowland.
John Swachter.
Maggie Weeks.
Stephanie Powell.
Natasha Perez.
Ashley Wilson.
Laura Redden.
Marissa Brown.
Cedric Webster.
Chimnanso Ukeka.
Amanda Holland.
Alexandria Lovell.
Molly Stearns.
Amanda Lee.
Jenna Bogid Basaha.
Carla Perez.
Ashley Phillips.
Alyssa Hepworth.
Brittany Smith.
Janae Moody.
Kimberly Hausman.
Matthew Martino.
Amanda Lee.
Kara Walgren.
Vanessa Chacon.
Jessica Kiesling.
Jennifer Baining.
Abi Guerra.
Tiffany Gaines.
Annabelle Osborne.
Melissa Gregg.
Julie Russo.
Jenna Hoarty.
Angela Skayeska.
Joshua Davis.
Chelsea Barnes.
Shannon Grace.
Imuni Davis.
Jeanette Brancato.
Luisa Reyes. Congratulations to all of our graduates from the School of Education.
Congratulations, graduates. I'd like to take this moment to recognize and thank the graduates wearing blue and gold philanthropy cords today for their generosity and support for other students and fellow WGU Night Owls. This supports the Night Owl Scholarship. Philanthropy cords are not only a physical symbol of a graduate's commitment to WGU, but they also support a legacy that will last for generations to come. Thanks to the incredible support of these alumni and thousands of alumni before them, more than $300,000 has been raised for the Fellow Night Owl Scholarship. And that has helped 218 students cross the finish line to graduation. So thank you for your support and helping your fellow Night Owls. So as I stand here today, I'm inspired to know that the degrees you have earned at WGU will create new pathways to opportunity. But it is important to remember that commencement is not the end. It represents a new beginning. Whatever you choose to do it well, and great things will follow. As Chicago native Michelle Obama said, when you've worked hard and done well and walked through that doorway of opportunity, you do not slam it shut behind you. You reach back and you give other folks the same chances that helped you succeed. So I ask, what is the doorway of opportunity you've walked through? What adventures await you now that you've obtained the knowledge and skills that accompany your degree? I challenge you to be bold and to be generous. Learning is a lifelong journey, and I urge you, as you continue your journey, to reach back and give others the same chances that helped you succeed. Identify meaningful ways to contribute to your communities and help us create a brighter pathway for future generations. We can clap for that, yeah. At WGU, we have a commitment to serving and uplifting our communities. I challenge you to make that same commitment. The world needs you now more than ever. You've proven you can do hard things at just the right time, and the world is full of hard things that need doing. So as we close, I hope you will take a moment to reflect on the pride you felt during this ceremony, and thank you for letting us be a part of your educational journey and to celebrate with you. So our commencement is nearing the end, and we will ask you to follow the direction of the marshals to exit. But before we do that, I'm going to ask our team on the stage to please stand. I'm going to ask WGU mentors and instructors to please stand. And if you are a family member or friend of someone in the audience, please stand. That's you guys. Please stand. Because graduates, we are inexpressibly proud of you and your accomplishment. So thank you and congratulations.
Celebrate good times, come on. Celebrate good times, come on. There's a party going on right here. Celebration lasts throughout the year. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We're gonna celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Celebrate good times, come on. Celebrate good times, come on. Now it's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world. Come on. Yahoo! Celebration. Yahoo! Celebrate good times, come on. Celebrate good times, come on. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. Celebration. that drummer song.